I got my food fast, and it was already some people waiting on their food.
He says they were waiting outside.
If it take too long, you go sit in the car or something? That's what they did.
Until he says they walked inside and confronted the BK staff.
I'm like, they about to fight.
All over a simple order.
You going crazy.
It was really because they took too long with their burger.
With his cell phone in hand,
I didn't know what was about to happen though. I didn't know that.
you can see right here on the video.
She pulled it out in line. That's what she did.
Friday afternoon, customers and staff get into a yelling match, all over wait times for a sandwich from Burger King.
I'm like, oh, this funny. They about to fight over a burger. Because it's really over food.
Right.
Nobody did nothing wrong. They just took too long with their food. Them people was really hungry. And they was like, oh, and I told you I wanted extra cheese. I'm like, this is crazy. Let me record this right now.
Chino says he thought he might capture a viral moment. Instead, he recorded as the customers went to their car, grabbed a gun, and then they fired once before taking aim again.
I'm like, oh my God, somebody's gonna die. And I'm like, oh, it can't be me. You get what I'm saying? So when it happened, I was just thinking, like, somebody's gonna die over a burger?
Despite the panic,
On February the 7th, 2024, a woman brandished a firearm during a dispute about a cheeseburger. The woman argued before going to the parking lot. She passed the blick to an unidentified man. The unidentified man walked up to the entry doors and opened fire. Several women collapsed on the floor. The suspects fled the scene at a high rate of speed. Nobody was injured during the shooting. The suspects were mad because they were taking too long to make their burgers. The incident occurred in the 5000 block of Old National Highway in College Park. The investigation is underway.
That's crazy.
Big Dog Chino, as he's known on Instagram,
I was on my way to the studio. But I'm like, I'm hungry.
decided to stop by the home of the Whopper on Old National Highway in College Park.
I got my food fast, and it was already some people waiting on their food.
He says they were waiting outside.
If it take too long, you go sit in the car or something? That's what they did.
Until he says they walked inside and confronted the BK staff.
I'm like, they about to fight.
All over a simple order.
You going crazy.
It was really because they took too long with their burger.
With his cell phone in hand,
I didn't know what was about to happen though. I didn't know that.
you can see right here on the video.
She pulled it out in line. That's what she did. In line.
Armed with a pistol. At some point, he says the gun was handed off outside, then seconds later, as he walks towards the door. A shot fired, then as he gets closer, you see a guy, pistol drawn, and a couple seconds later,
I thought they got shot.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro. That's not.
That's crazy. At Burger King. I've seen a lot of stuff in my life. I never seen nobody want to do something to somebody over a burger.
fortunately, no one was hit, even though the shooter was just feet away.
I'm blessed and I'm thankful for that. I'm glad he was not a good shooter. You get what I'm saying?
You know, Cody also tells us that right after that shooting, everyone took off running. Cody also reached out to the College Park Police Department today, but they never responded. But the good news, no one here was actually shot.
Friday afternoon, customers and staff get into a yelling match, all over wait times for a sandwich from Burger King.
I'm like, oh, this funny. They about to fight over a burger. Because it's really over food.
Right.
Nobody did nothing wrong. They just took too long with their food. Them people was really hungry. And they was like, oh, and I told you I wanted extra cheese. I'm like, this is crazy. Let me record this right now.
Chino says he thought he might capture a viral moment. Instead, he recorded as the customers went to their car, grabbed a gun, and then they fired once before taking aim again.
I'm like, oh my God, somebody's gonna die. And I'm like, oh, it can't be me. You get what I'm saying? So when it happened, I was just thinking, like, somebody's gonna die over a burger?
Despite the panic, thankfully, no one was hurt.
And I'm thankful that she's okay, everybody's okay.
So now College Park police tell us they are investigating, working to identify the people responsible for a shooting over a sandwich.
It's a bigger picture in the world. Don't kill or shoot or fight over a burger.
So y'all got into an argument. Y'all got into an argument at Burger King because they was taking too long with y'all food. So this girl, this woman, she pulled out a blick in Burger King. Okay, what hamburger, what kind of chicken nuggets what exactly did you order? Because I want to know, because I want to order it, okay? Because anything that makes a person come into the store or the restaurant and become so angry that they pulls out a firearm and they ready to kill somebody, it has to be some good food, okay? It has to be. That's why I want to know, what exactly did she order? Because I want to try it. This was worth killing over. I got to taste this, okay? Now, I know they got the flame broiled and stuff there. I just want to know, what was this lady ordering? Because at this point, I'm going to go there and I'm going to order me a hamburger, okay? Within the next few days, I'm going to go get a couple of these hamburgers because they got to be good for people to be acting like this, okay? Now, this woman ups this blick in Burger King, okay? Taking it in and out her waist or pocket. Then she goes out to the parking lot, hands it off, and the dude come back in there and he fires off in there, okay? Over a hamburger. And these stories like this, they're unbelievable because, like I say, these must be some real good burgers, okay? Because it's not worth anybody's life because your food is taking too long, okay? If you want your food faster, go home and cook it. You can get it as fast as you want when you cook it. Why are you pressuring somebody else to cook your food faster than you cook it? Because you don't want to cook it. You want them to cook it real quick. And more than likely, you have some type of big complicated order, or, you know, the staff is just, you know, they're making fast food money, so they don't have, you know, they can only do so much, all right? So you just got to be patient. You order some food, you got to be patient with people. I'm seeing this is the second story. I seen this other girl with the red hair. She pulled out a blick at McDonald's, shot this lady, and killed her, okay? So all this shooting over these hamburgers, it got to stop, okay? I really don't want to do another story on nobody getting killed over no fries, a burger, barbecue sauce, stuff like that. You know, nobody should be dying over that. You know, somebody got to lose their life. It should be like, you know, I was with my wife and then with my wife and kids and somebody came up and tried to rob us and I had to defend myself. That makes sense, but just, you know, getting a weapon and going off into some fast food restaurant and letting off shots because your order ain't right. Now, this guy, this Dusty, what if you would have blicked somebody, bro? I'm talking to Pookie, the guy that came in there shooting. What if you would have hit one of those women? Okay, they got kids, they got a family, okay? With all that worth you eating a hamburger that was only gonna last for a few minutes before you ate it and you needed something else to eat, was it that important? If you wanted something that quick, you could have cooked it. You could have stopped at the gas station, grabbed one of them burgers, put it in the microwave for 30 minutes, for 30 seconds, ate it if you wanted something quicker than that. They got all kind of gas stations you can go in. They got microwaves and you can do that. You can go in a Quick Trip. The stuff's already warm. Grab some of them off of there. You can start eating that instantly as soon as you pay for it. It's already ready. So y'all need to go somewhere that's where stuff's already ready. That way you ain't got to bother these young people while they try to make their fast food money and you arguing up here over a hamburger, talking about your hamburger taking too long. I'm out of here.